A quiet guy on a film set, just another face in the crew, ignored by everyone. Until Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson saw something extraordinary in a moment of crisis. Who was this man? And why is his story shaking the world? Stay tuned. This tale will leave you speechless. The sun is barely up over Los Angeles, but Studio 7 is already a whirlwind of activity. It's a massive action movie set. Cranes loom overhead, stunt coordinators bark orders, and cameras roll into position. Amid the chaos, Elliot Hayes, a 38-year-old lighting technician, moves quietly through the crowd. He's dressed in faded jeans, a gray sweatshirt, and a worn baseball cap pulled low. His hands are busy untangling cables, adjusting light stands, making sure every beam is perfect. To the crew, he's just the cable guy, or to the snarkier ones, the shadow. Elliot doesn't care. He keeps his head down, does his doi, and fades into the background. The set is alive with egos, directors shouting, actors rehearsing lines, assistants scurrying with coffee orders. But Elliot, he's invisible. He tweaks a light here, secures a cable there, ensuring the scene looks flawless. Nobody knows his name. Nobody asks. It's a big day on set. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the film's leading man, arrives with his trademark swagger. He's in a black t-shirt, muscles straining against the fabric, a wide grin lighting up the lot. The crew buzzes, some snap photos, others vie for a quick handshake. Elliot, working on a light stand in the corner, barely glances up. He checks a cable, adjusts a bulb, and moves on. Dwayne, scanning the set between takes, notices Elliot. There's something about the guy, maybe the way he moves, deliberate and precise, like every step is calculated. Or maybe it's the way he stays calm in the chaos, unfazed by the shouting director or the diva actor throwing a fit. Dwayne files it away, thinking, that guy's different. Their eyes meet briefly as Elliot hands a crew member a spare bulb. Elliot nods, a quick acknowledgement, and then turns back to his work. Mid-afternoon, the set is in full swing for a high-stakes action sequence. Explosions are choreographed, stunt performers are wired up, and the tension is palpable. But something goes wrong. A lighting rig, poorly secured, starts to wobble. A heavy platform holding a stunt performer creaks ominously. The crew doesn't notice at first. Everyone's focused on the cameras. Then a cable snaps and the platform lurches. The stunt performer, strapped in, is seconds from a dangerous fall. Panic erupts. The director yells, "Cut!" Assistants freeze, unsure what to do. But Elliot moves. He sprints across the set, dodging equipment, and throws his shoulder against the platform. With raw strength, he holds it steady, his muscles straining under the weight. The stunt performer scrambles to safety, and Elliot, without a word, pulls a loose cable tight, locking the platform in place. The crew stares, stunned. A few clap, others shout thanks, but Elliot just steps back, adjusts his sweatshirt, and returns to his cables. Dwayne, watching from the sidelines, narrows his eyes. That wasn't just strength, that was instinct. Trained, precise, fearless. As Elliot walks away, his sleeve rides up, revealing a faint, jagged scar on his forearm. Not a tattoo, but a burn mark, old and faded, like a badge from a forgotten battle. Dwayne clocks it. He knows a story when he sees one. During a break, Dwayne tracks Elliot down. He's in a quiet corner of the set, rewiring a light panel. "Yo, man," Dwayne says, his voice warm but direct. "That move back there? Holding up a whole platform like it was nothing? That's not normal. And that scar, what's the story?" Elliot tenses, pulling his sleeve down. Just an old injury, he mumbles, avoiding eye contact. Workplace accident. But Dwayne's not buying it. He leans against a crate, arms crossed, his grin disarming. Come on, man. I've seen a lot of tough guys. You're not just a cable guy. What's your deal? Elliot hesitates, his fingers pausing on a cable. Finally, he speaks, his voice low. Used to be in search and rescue. Fire department. Disaster response. That's all. Dwayne raises an eyebrow. That's all? Nah, there's more to it. I can tell. Elliot offers a faint smile but says nothing, turning back to his work. Dwayne doesn't push, but he's hooked. Days pass, and Dwayne keeps an eye on Elliot. The guy's a machine. Every task is done with precision, every movement deliberate. He's not just good at his job. He's too good, like someone who's been through hell and came out sharper. One evening, Dwayne arrives early to the set, finding Elliot alone, calibrating a spotlight. All right, Elliot, Dwayne says, sitting on a prop crate. Level with me. That scar. Those moves. You're not just some set worker. What's the real story? Elliot exhales, setting down his tools. His eyes, usually guarded, soften. Fine, he says. My name's Elliot Hayes. I was a search and rescue team leader. 2011 Japan. Fukushima after the earthquake and tsunami. We went into collapsed buildings, pulled people out, saved hundreds, but one day a gas line blew. I got 3 of my team out, but he touches his scar. Lost 2. That fire marked me. After that, I walked away. The set life's quieter. No questions, no pressure. Dwayne listens, his face serious. You're a hero, man, he says. Why keep that hidden? Elliot shrugs. Heroes don't do it for applause. They do it because it's right. This job, it's enough for me. A week later, another incident shakes the set. During a stunt rehearsal, a crane malfunctions, sending a massive set piece, a fake building facade, crashing toward the crew. Screams fill the air as people scatter. Elliot, working nearby, doesn't hesitate. He tackles a young grip out of the way, then climbs the crane's base, manually locking the arm before the piece can crush anyone else. His movements are fluid, fearless, like he's done this 100 times. The crew watches, awestruck, as the danger passes. A junior crew member catches the whole thing on their phone. The video hits social media within hours. Set worker saves lives in epic rescue. It spreads like wildfire, racking up thousands of views. Dwayne sees it and shares it on his massive platform, writing, "This is Elliot Hayes. He's not just a lighting tech, he's a hero. Hear his story." The post goes viral, hitting millions of views. Online sleuths dig into Elliot's past, uncovering his role in Fukushima, his leadership in saving lives, his quiet exit from the spotlight. The set feels different now. The director shakes Elliot's hand. Actors nod respectfully. Young crew members crowd around, asking about his rescue days. Elliot's uncomfortable with the attention, but there's a warmth in his eyes he can't hide. Dwayne pulls him aside one evening. "You didn't want this," Dwayne says, "but the world needs to know about people like you. Strength isn't just in the spotlight, it's in showing up day after day." Elliot nods, his voice quiet. "Didn't expect anyone to care." Dwayne grins. "You don't get to choose when you inspire people, man." He hands Elliot a small emblem, a firefighter's badge with the words "Courage Under Fire" etched into it. "You earned this a long time ago," Dwayne says. Elliot takes it, his eyes glistening. "Thanks," he whispers. The story closes with Elliot back at work. Same sweatshirt, same cap, adjusting a light. But there's a new lightness in his step. The crew treats him differently, not as the cable guy, but as Elliot, the man who saved lives. Dwayne's voiceover wraps it up. Real heroes don't shout. They stand quietly waiting for someone to see them. Elliot Hayes is proof of that. Have you ever met a hidden hero like Elliot? Someone the world overlooked until their story shone through? Share their name in the comments and tell us where you were watching from. If this story moved you, smash that subscribe button, hit like, and share to keep these epic tales alive. Join us next time for another story with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson that'll leave you inspired.